Hello, I hope you're all feeling fantastic today. So let's see what the message is for you today. Let's see what the message is for the collective. All right, what's the message for the collective that are watching at this time? If you want to give this video a like to put your energy into it so you can get a clearer reading for you, go ahead and do that now. If you want to wait to the end of the reading to see if it matches your energy and then like it, you could do that too, whatever you want to do. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and so you can stay updated on whenever I post a video. Okay, let's get into it. What's the message for the collective at this time, please? What's the message for the collective who are watching at this time, please? What do they need to know? What advice can we give them? Okay, this one didn't want to go back in. Okay, so we have friendship. Friendship. It says team connection network. Okay. It's reminding me of the Three of Cups. Okay, Three of Cups, connection. What else? What else for the collective at this time, please? Oh, interesting. Aid. I get by with little help from my friends. Okay, I feel like someone is getting some advice from their friends about something. Okay, that one's sticking out. Withdrawal. It says quit, awakening, rejection. Okay. So it looks like maybe somebody is going through, well, I mean, obviously an awakening of some sort. Okay, quit, awakening, rejection. Okay, so this could be different specific messages for different people. One specific message I'm getting is somebody is getting help with an addiction. Okay, I feel like somebody is kind of taking their addiction seriously, because I'm getting this energy of like maybe somebody had some sort of issue with addiction, maybe not necessarily drugs. Somebody's probably, it looks like with this card here, and it's pretty specific, you know, somebody is quitting smoking cigarettes. This could be substance abuse, but it could also be other things that people are using as a means of escaping something that needs to be addressed. Okay, so there's this energy of somebody going to rehab in a way, right? So someone could literally be going to rehab. Somebody could be talking to a therapist, a psychiatrist, going through a program. Somebody could be doing something like that. If that's not specific for you, it's something in the same realm, right? Energetically, right? Someone is kind of realizing certain things, certain patterns within themselves that are not necessarily beneficial for their growth, for movement forward in whatever it is that they're wanting to achieve. So it looks like somebody is like talking to friends, like I said, going to a program, rehab, getting advice from someone that they trust with like kindness, right? This seems like someone's getting some really good help with quitting something, with letting go of something. This also could have to do with a more specific message of somebody letting go or breaking up with a partner, and just somebody helping someone through that. This could also be somebody, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be someone breaking up with a partner. It could be somebody detaching from something familiar. Family, could be family, something about a toxic family situation where somebody is releasing from that, and it's not an easy thing to, you know, do that, right? Even if it's toxic, even if someone is leaving a toxic environment, whether it's about regarding a friend, romantic partner, family, something that was rooted in them for a very long time that was toxic, that letting go of that, it affects someone, right? It's like even though it's something, I'm getting the visual of like being stabbed like with a knife kind of, and I guess I'm doing it in the heart. Yeah, something about the heart. Something about the heart. Yeah. It's almost like there has been a thorn or some kind of like dagger stuck in someone's heart, right? And it hurts, right? Like they're going about life with, you know, with this dagger, this, you know, shard, this just this thing like stabbing. It's like a stabbing sensation, stabbing someone's heart, right? And it's like, it's almost like someone just kind of got used to it being there, you know, like it'll hurt every now and again, but sometimes it doesn't hurt as bad when you are escaping, right? That's kind of where I think the addiction situation comes from, is 555 on the timer. That could be significant for someone here. You could be seeing 555. But there's something here with like something being like just off in the heart space. And my visual is it's being represented by a dagger in the heart or some kind of pokey thing, something stabbing the heart and just being stuck in there and it being uncomfortable and it hurts, but it's easier to forget that it's there when someone is using substances to escape from the thing that's stuck, right? And that hurts. Okay, so I feel like whoever is in this situation where they're kind of getting help with their addictions or quitting something, what I see is happening is like it's the dagger, the prick is being removed, and now this person is bleeding, right? It's like, yeah, it's good that you finally got that dagger out of there, but now there's a big open wound. Okay, it's not like just, you know, it's not like you get rid of the thing that was poking you and everything's fine. It's like, no, now you have this big gaping hole in your heart, and you know, that's painful. So whatever is going on with this situation, somebody is getting help with this, which is great, right? Because that's the thing, is sometimes you can kind of remove something from your life that was in your life for a long time that was toxic. It's good to get that out of there, but there is still like healing that needs to happen after that thing is removed, right? And so it's really good that somebody is getting support with this whole process, because it's not just about removing something, it's about support after the removal of that toxic thing. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm getting here. What else for the collective that need to know about what's going on with this situation? What does the collective who are watching need to know? How can this message help them with this situation? Yeah, wow, we have death. Okay, this is the ending of something here, right? Quit, death. We have the Emperor. Let's see what else. Eight of Swords. Okay, I feel like I want to get maybe 2 more cards here. The King of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, I'm seeing a lot of gray in this reading. A lot of gray and silver and blue, which is interesting because, wow, yeah, that's a lot of gray, that's a lot of silver, that's a lot of blue. That's all kind of similar colors, right? Sometimes I even get the color blue confused with gray, as I have this sweater that I think is blue, but sometimes when someone else is talking about that sweater, they say it's gray, and I was like, gray? This is blue. So it's interesting. I don't know. There's got to be something significant about the colors gray and like dusty blue or like faded blue kind of situation, right? Because these colors to me look like this is just like a lighter version of this color, kind of, you know, but this seems more gray and this seems more blue. I don't know. Okay. I feel like there's something here about the heart, because it's like the color blue and like gray, it's like there's no blood. It's like, it seems like it's like an emptiness. And I feel like when I'm, you know, in my mind here, I'm just kind of seeing something being without blood, like it's empty. Okay, so there's someone here has been feeling empty inside, right? Maybe even like dead inside, like lifeless. Okay, and with the Emperor, this is really interesting. With the Emperor and the King of Swords, kind of, it almost like is like protecting this Eight of Swords card, which is interesting because this Eight of Swords is kind of like self-sabotage, kind of telling yourself things that aren't true that keep you trapped. And there's almost like a dedication to keep that energy safe with the Emperor and the Swords, King of Swords card. Wow. It's something about a stronghold, something really like, I'm feeling like this kind of devil energy just putting its, I was going to say foot, but, and then I thought hoof, putting its like foot like on someone's life, like someone's having complete control, someone's like having a lot of control over someone's life. Okay. I feel like someone's, what's the word? Someone's loyalties are kind of on the wrong side is the energy. Someone's loyalty is kind of on the wrong side. It's kind of on the side of being right? Because there's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of gray swords. It's like all logical, all mind, all, and a lot of the energy, sometimes when there's too much logic, sometimes when there's too much mind, there's not enough, you know, balance with like logic and heart, right? There's not enough balance between the heart and the mind. Usually when there's too much mind, it's very controlling. It gets very controlling. It gets very overprotective. So I feel like somebody was just way too overprotective with their heart, okay? That's definitely the energy here. Someone is way overprotective with their heart, so much so that they kind of put themselves in a trap a little bit. Like, it feels like someone accidentally did a binding spell on themselves, right? That's just the way I'm seeing it in my mind, you know? Is somebody tried to protect themselves so much. And this could have been because of something that happened to this person, whether it's you or someone you know. It seemed like this could have, you know, happened because of childhood, something that happened in childhood where someone didn't feel safe, right? Someone didn't feel safe as a child, so they kind of, you know, children are very powerful, okay? They're very powerful little creatures, right? And so because I feel like someone in their childhood was mistreated or mishandled or was just not taken care of properly regarding like the heart space, it made them kind of shut themselves off, right? With this Eight of Swords energy, it's like they created this barrier to protect them as a child, right? But it wasn't necessarily protection in a light way. It was kind of protection in a fear-based protection. So it's kind of like sharp swords just surrounding this person, and then kind of it becoming a subconscious thing to where this person as an adult is kind of like stuck in this thing that they created when they were a scared kid. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Like someone created somebody created this like what's kind of like a jail, you know? It was more of a protection mechanism as a child, but now as an adult, having this be kind of something that happened, that got pushed into the subconscious, now it's kind of being played out as a jail to someone's adult self. Okay, so it's like someone is, as an adult, is kind of trapped in this energy, or was, especially with the cards of friendship, aid, and withdrawal on the top. It's definitely, it seems like this is all being unraveled. This person is taking it seriously to start to unravel this energy. Before, it seemed like they were protecting this energy with the Emperor and the King of Swords. I feel like this is a male. It doesn't have to be. I feel like this is a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. Take what resonates. If you're a female and you resonate with this personally, then that's for you. But for somebody, I feel like for most people watching this, it feels like it's for a male, or this is about a male or a masculine that you might know and that you might be dealing with. And this might be helpful for you to understand what's going on with this person, so you know kind of how to deal with this situation and handle this situation properly, and maybe not to make it worse or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it seems like what this person was going through was this situation as a child where they felt like they needed to overprotect themselves because they didn't feel safe, because they were in fear, which created this kind of fear-based jail, you know, protection as a kid, jail now as an adult, because they're stuck in it. They don't know what the heck is going on. All they know is that they're trying to live their life peacefully, and things keep happening to where they feel trapped in some way. Okay. And like I said, children are very powerful, and there's something about this masculine that's very powerful, because with the Emperor and the King of Swords, it's like this kind of energy is being so protected. So not only is like this protection like was created, but then there's like this protection around this protection. So that's some intense stuff. That's some intense stuff, right? And so with the Death card, it's like it's the ending of it, it's the unraveling of this. It's kind of like the takedown of the protection of the protection that has turned now into a jail, right? So yeah, this is just breaking down for this person. These walls are being broken down. Someone's going through a tower moment, it feels like, definitely, because walls coming down. I'm hearing that song Wall, like Jericho, by, I think her name is Iniko. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but there's a song called Jericho by her, and it's popping up in my mind right now, probably because there's a part in it that says, walls come down like Jericho. So there's something here definitely about a tower moment, definitely about walls coming down, the end of this situation, the end of the negative aspect of this situation. It's coming down. It feels very good, but for this person, they're really in it, and it's very scary to let this kind of go, and to look into it, to, you know, to really address this and acknowledge this. It's very intense for this person. Yeah. But with the friendship, with the aid, and the withdrawal card, withdrawal, that's such a weird word. I don't know why it's so weird for me to say. Excuse me. Gotta blow that burp out that way. But anyway, yeah. It looks like somebody is definitely getting help with this. Okay, somebody is definitely working through this. Yeah, somebody is definitely working through this. Okay. What else? Oh, and then we have the Ace of Swords. That's a great card. It's like, because the Ace of Swords represents to me, see, like we have the Eight of Swords here, right? That's trapped this person. And this Ace of Swords, which means that there's just one sword. Okay, and that's all you need, right? All you need is one sword. And it's like, see, all these swords, there's so many of them, and they're pointed down and around, right? And then it's like this person is bound and blind, they can't see, right? But this This sword is like fresh, it's pointed up, they've got it in their hand, there's a crown and these things which just represent success and victory to me and protection, and just, it's fresh, right? It seems fresh energy. Okay, so that means like this, whoever this is to you, whether it's you or someone you know, they're in the process of breaking this energy down, okay? Pulling the sword out of the stone. That's, I heard that. King Arthur could be significant for somebody here. Somebody, I feel like, yeah, with the, especially with the King of Swords here. Ooh, King of, yeah, it's like King Arthur. I'm getting King Arthur energy here. Like, yeah. Cause yeah, now I'm seeing like, it's interesting because I'm seeing like this King of Swords, this King Arthur situation where it's like, okay, sorry. A package was just delivered. I wanted to see if they were going to knock on the door and need a signature. So sorry for that long pause. Okay. But, yeah, there's something here about like King Arthur and pulling the sword out of the stone. And it's like, you're the one, right? There's something here about you being the one. I mean, this is Chosen Ones Radio, right? King Arthur is the one, right? Harry Potter is the one. Neo is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that energy here. You are the one who has to pull the sword out of you, right? No one else is going to pull the sword out. Especially when you don't want anybody to see that there is a sword that needs to be pulled out. So it's like someone needs to be the one to pull the sword out. Okay? So you're the one who's got to do it. And someone's finally realizing that this, whatever it is that's causing so much chaos or stress or confusion or depression or just whatever is causing so much negativity in someone's life while they're trying to move forward in positivity, it's like something keeps knocking them down. 2 on the clock. Okay. It's like something keeps, like someone's just trying to live their life positively, and then something happens that surprises them that they don't understand why it's sabotaging them moving forward. It's like, yeah, they're trying to move forward with something. I feel like somebody could be trying to move forward with a partner with the 2 up there. That usually has to do with like an agreement or a partnership. So this could be affecting someone's ability to be in a partnership. So this could be you trying to get into a partnership, but something keeps being sabotaged. Something sabotages this. And it's like, maybe this is what's going on, right? If this is you, or if this is someone you know that you are trying to get into a relationship with or something like that. But it's like someone is finally kind of taking responsibility for these situations that keep happening over and over again, where something sabotages their happiness and their peace and their joy and their goals. They're finally kind of looking inward, because this person may have blamed the external world for things that don't work out for this person. And I mean, that's not gonna work, right? You have to kind of go inside and be like, what's going on inside me that my life keeps coming to a halt every time I try to push forward, right? So it seems like this person is finally looking inward and doing the work, being the one to do that work inside and to heal, so that they can move forward with accountability. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so hopefully that helped you to understand maybe yourself more, or maybe someone that you're dealing with, so that you kind of understand what's going on truthfully. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know down in the comments if this resonated with you. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. If you're interested in a personal reading for me, I can do that for you. You just let me know. You can email me. My email will be in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Okay, love you. Bye.